What's up, everybody? Eddie Jackson here, Chief Recipe Officer for Beef Loving Texans. Now, you know my motto is fast, simple, and we always got to keep it delicious. And today is no different. We're making sweet and smoky steak sandwiches. Now, I know your mouth is watering, so let's get right into it. I did say sweet and smoky, right? Let me show you how we're gonna achieve that. So I'm gonna start off by making a cheesy, smoky spread. I have some caramelized onions that have been cooking for about 20 to 25 minutes. To that, I'm gonna add some smoked Gouda and some adobo sauce and the actual chipotle pepper that I fine diced. And lastly, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of green onion. And this is gonna be the spread. This is the smoky, sweet element. We're gonna give this a nice mix. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna put this inside of the sandwich, grill it in the pan, and that cheese is just gonna melt all over that steak. I actually wanna go ahead and take some of this spread, put it on the bottom side of my bread here. You can put as much or as little as you want. I want mine to be extra cheesy, so I'm gonna add a little bit more spread. And just make sure that it's nice and even. And if some of the onion hangs over the side, that's all right. So we're gonna move on to the actual steak part. I have some thin slices of sirloin, but you can use strip loin, or if you go to the grocery store, sometimes they have those thin slices of stir fry, and that will absolutely work in this recipe. So what I'm gonna do is season this with some salt. We're gonna hit this with a little bit of pepper. So let's just give this a good mix. I think it's safe to say that my pan is smoking hot. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of oil, and all we're gonna do is just sear off these thin strips of sirloin. They're thin slices, so they're gonna cook up really, really quick, maybe about 2 minutes. Remember my motto, fast. All right, so we're just about ready to build these sandwiches. So all we're gonna do is just lay pieces of this sirloin right over that sweet and smoky cheese spread. My mouth is already starting to water. Now what we wanna do is take this spread and get it all over the inside. Now that is a Texas-sized sandwich. So what we wanna do now is just get a little bit of butter in our pan. All we're gonna do is toast this sandwich on both sides. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, yes. Perfect. Nice and buttered around the edges. This is the best part. Some of that cheese has kind of melted and basically created a cheese skirt. Remember that phrase, cheese skirt, because that's what's gonna happen when you make these sandwiches. All right, so the sandwiches look like they're just about done. Let's go ahead and take this off. Sit this here, perfect. Oh, it's got cheese coming out the side. That's always a good sign. Now it's time to cut into this sandwich. You hear that? Nice and toasty. You guys ready for the big reveal? Now this sandwich is fit for any Texan. Oh, the ultimate sweet and smoky steak sandwich, Texan style. Remember, you can get all these recipes and more on beeflovingtexans.com. I'll see you next time. Man, this sandwich is fire.